YouTube friends, welcome, and today I'm going to show you how we join and play in a limitless TCG tournament online for the Pokemon trading card game. So I am on play.limitless.com, that's the website you're going to need to be on. Now the tournament is hosted on this, but we're going to play on TCGLIVE. So if you haven't downloaded TCGLIVE, jump on the App Store. There's a couple of ways to find tournaments. This is the way I find it easiest. I go to the bottom here and go all upcoming tournaments. Upcoming is the latest category. You can now filter to the game that you want, but I can see this one in TCGLIVE is starting in 4 minutes for us. Oh my goodness, quickly. I'm gonna click the register button here. I need to click it here as well. Now I'm registered. Now, I'm gonna go to my dashboard by clicking this button. You're gonna be going back there a lot, so keep an eye on this one. Gonna go to my dashboard and look, I can check in. Now every tournament will have its own check-in time. You must do this or you're not gonna take part in the tournament. You must check in, and in this tournament I need to submit a deck list. In most online tournaments you're gonna need to submit a deck list. So let's grab my deck really quickly. I'm just gonna go on PTCGLIVE. I'm going to export my deck. There's an export button on each of your decks and I click submit. Just like so, nice and easy. So now we're all ready. In 4 minutes, the tournament's gonna begin. I'm gonna go back to my dashboard. And when I get my first pairing, so when I know who I'm gonna be against, it's gonna appear just here as soon as the tournament has begun. So check back in because we're gonna be in a few moments, starting in 3 minutes. We're gonna be starting over. So yep, 2 minutes, here we go. So if you do want to see any of the other details of the tournament, do just kind of make sure that you've checked like the information and the rules. So many people don't read the rules. This one is a best of one Swiss top cut, 30-minute round timer, and you must check into all your games. This is important and is usually the rule in most online tournaments. So you know when we checked in earlier with that big yellow check-in button, you have to do that for every single one of your games. Otherwise you won't technically be taking part. Now this is an April Fool's Day tournament with some funny prizing, which is awesome, but it will let you know all of that. And yeah, essentially this one is by Appaloosa Gaming. Very, very big thanks to them for having me be able to do this example for you guys today. So I can also see the registrations. I can see if any of my friends are playing, and I can also see the schedule. So roughly when things are going to end. So if you do need to go walk the dog, then you can leave yourself a bit of time to do that at some point during the tournament. So we're gonna wait a minute. We're gonna wait a minute. If you want to skip this part, I might edit it out. I might not. We're gonna have a sip of tea. We're gonna wait. Outcast Knight, why are you becoming a timber? Why are you doing that to me? Again, promptly at 4:05. So I did that thing where I didn't read the rules, which is like what I just said. And so 4:05 has rung around as it said in the rules. I'm so silly. And we're against Pokemaster. So we need to click on that and we need to click check in. If you do not click that yellow check-in button, you will not be in your game. Again, you go dashboard, click active match, check in. It says we're both checked in. Now, if you're not sure or if that's not changing, sometimes you need to refresh the page and then it should show that you're checked in. You can click your opponent's name and that will put it on your copy and paste. If it's an open decklist tournament, you can scroll down. So we're against Iron Hands Iron Crowned here for round 1. And now we're gonna fly back onto PTCGLIVE. Magic! And we're gonna add our opponents. So we're just gonna go to our friends list there. I believe my friends list is full, so we're gonna do that. But then we're gonna add our opponent, challenge them to a match as quickly as we can. And when we know the result of the match, then we're going to be going back onto Limitless and we will click the win or loss button just here. If you need a judge for whatever reason, there is a request judge button right here. Right here. You just click that and then someone will come and talk to you and your opponent in this match chat box right here. So if you need a judge because you're not able to add each other, there's a problem, your opponent isn't responding, your app isn't responding, anything like that, Cool judge. Cool judge. Yeah, cool. Let's go ahead and play our game. And there we go. We take our final prize card. We win the battle. We get that win screen. Now, sometimes some people might want to take a screenshot or a photo of this, maybe with a timestamp, anything, especially this part where you could prove that you have won the fight in case there's any comms about that in the judge chat. Sometimes I'll do it, sometimes I don't. I should often stream. And then we go back over to our lovely window, and my opponent's already marked that as a win, but if they hadn't, I would click win, but I can click to confirm. And we've won the match. We've got 18 minutes left on the round until the next one. I'm gonna click dashboard, and my next round in 18 minutes tops will appear below or above that one. I can't remember which right now. There are 17 out of 36 matches currently completed. Now, if 36 out of 36 happens, when this timer is not 0, the round can end and progress early. So always keep an eye on how many matches are complete as well as the round timer. The round timer is not law. We do not obey it if all of the matches are done. Most organizers will choose to accelerate the tournament and keep going so that people aren't sat around. And yeah. So we're going to go through the tournament. But I'm going to show you guys what happens after the tournament now. So this one's going to run. It's going to conclude as normal, but I'm not going to bore you with that. Well, this wants to be a quick tutorial. So let's pretend the tournament is over and I'm like, where are my prizes? I did real good. Well, to find those, you click this little head icon at the top, and this second one down says settings, and then behind my head is the one that says history. I'm gonna move this across a little bit actually. Will I be able to? I can show you guys. There you go. So just behind my head there's this one that says history. We click that and bam, baby, look at my results. Now, there's a history tab, and then just next to that, at the top over here that I'm highlighting, here we are. We've got rewards. So I click that and, oh, look at that. Look at that, all the rewards. So if you have any rewards, you can click that. It'll show you codes. If I haven't claimed those, enjoy YouTube. If I have, cool. So there we go. That's where all your rewards will live. You can take your codes, and if you have any other rewards, it will detail it in the history of the event. So you'll have the instructions there. So yeah, very, very cool. That is how you see your rewards and how you did in all of the events, which is pretty awesome too. So essentially that's kind of it. That's how you traverse everything with Limitless and online tournaments. You're just going to need to go to their website and obviously have TCG Live installed. If anyone has any other questions or I failed to mention anything in this tutorial, please let me know. Saying that, I've just thought of one extra thing because I see the button here, but I hope it will be super obvious to people that if you click your dashboard and you go to this dashboard of the tournament, if I no longer want to play, I click this drop button and then I click confirm. I'm not going to do that because I'm not dropping right now, but if you don't want to play anymore, just click that button. It's all good, and then you're finished for the day. Thank you so much everyone who has taken the time to tune in. Hopefully this was a very quick and easy tutorial on how to enter a tournament. Again, if I have forgotten anything, please let me know in the comments and we'll remake this. Good night for now, YouTube friends.